EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go from Soldier Field.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Here we go. Big 13. Big stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's going to test this secondary right away. He's got this complete. That's Smith. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Start to this one, Greg, right out of the gate. First play of the game. A big ball downfield for the touchdown.
I don't even think the fans have settled into their seats, Mike. I mean, you talk about a fast start. There was no settling into this one. This play caller wanted to attack early, and boy, did he ever.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Hey, lock.
And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 43, here's second and 2.
Let's go. Here we go.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Red on red. Here we go.
They'll run straight ahead with Pierce. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Motion man is Rice. Once again, it's Pierce. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. The veteran Calais Campbell in there for the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. Open man, left side, he's got it. And it looks like he's going to have enough indeed. The referee does signal It is a first down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Easy, route.
On the ground, it's Pierce. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Bears' 27-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Rip, 20. Settle.
They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. Good blocking to the 15. And he will score! Damian Pierce. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Brown now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Gun. Stop.
Burrow working in the pistol. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
3rd, they need 8.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Firing downfield for Conklin. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. First and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's get set. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow now. Open man, Devontae Smith. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Devontae Smith. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. complete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. And that one not going to have enough legs behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And the score remains tied at 7. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Play action now. No chance at all. He'll go down. Big Grover Stewart in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Hey, let's go. 11. Hey, tomato. Right.
Austin brought in motion. Lawrence now on 2nd down. This one downfield, taken in by Higgins. 18 yards on the connection. That's a Steeler 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here we go.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Kraft. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, go.
On the carry, it's Pierce. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they come up to face 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is caught, finding Higgins. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
2nd and 11.
On red.
Now Pierce. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Hey, run!
Here's Pierce. And he's into the end zone. Damian Pierce. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Yeah! He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Let's get set.
A first down throw for Burrow. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is the Pro Bowler, Jeffrey Simmons. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
I'm fine, ready? Here we go. Right, 80. Nice hot.
Burrow here on second down. Rolling right. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him at the 35-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 52 yards. They'll come up here first and 10.
Gun.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here we go.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. To the left side and taken in by Smith.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bears are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First down throw for Lawrence. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
11. Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, son. Here we go, son.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Go, let's go.
To throw is Lawrence. Open is Kraft. He's got him. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
Motion man is Rice. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Lawrence. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice game, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a couple. On the handoff, this is Pierce. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Safe right. Rip, 23. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That'll be intercepted. It's the safety, Darnell Savage. And they will finally get them as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
One, ready?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will score. Devontae Smith, touchdown Bears. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Brett, I'm gun.
On first down, Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. And the player that is down is Trevor Lawrence. The training staff going to look. And we'll step out for a moment.
On the set.
They'll throw with Howell. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Howell. Forced out wide. He's going to look for the home run ball. Picked off by the rookie, Trey Amos. And the Bears are going to get the football at their own 40.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Chicago. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bears go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Throwing is Howell. That's swung out to Ali. Down the left sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 74 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Burrow now to throw on first down, taking a shot downfield for Smith, and that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. It's second down.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to bring up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
They're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. So, first and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Howell. Open is the tight end, Kraft. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Howell. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now it's Howe. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This will be a 46-yard attempt. That one doinks off the left upright, no friendly bounce. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
You can see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Moving to his left. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Austin now to return this. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down. He's got this up to the 35.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a give to Pierce. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
I this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
It's going to be third. They need one. Austin brought in motion. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Coverage there. Met and drops before he can get a return go.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow working in the pistol. Firing downfield for Conklin. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1, ready? Stop.
Now it's Oz to the left. Here comes Hall. And he is upended. What an awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss. Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
He gets this complete to Burton. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Hall is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Bears 31, Steelers 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Howell out of the pistol. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Yards to go.
Back to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. That's out left and complete to Burton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
They go play action for Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Burrow here on second down. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That pass play good for 22. First down, Chicago.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Here we go. 11.
Another run here with Paul. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Brandon Stevens there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Going up top for Evans. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mike Evans. Touchdown Bears.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Bears 38, Steelers 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Austin now to return this. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Lisa 24.
They run out of the pistol. It's Pierce. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run the draw with Pierce. And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Settle.
4th quarter begins on the ground. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Pass caught right side by Kraft.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Hey, Ginger, go, go, let's go.
Throwing is Lawrence. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. First and 10.
Fred on red. Hey, Soko, so high. Hey, chill. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. And that one incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Hey, lie.
They'll run straight ahead with Pierce. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 9.
Hey, easy, route.
Higgins sent in motion. Lawrence from the gun here on. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. The linebacker, Matt Milano. He's in to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up 4th down.
Lisa 24. 13 loose. Hey, Ginger. Sink right.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Gun.
On first down, Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On the give, it's Hall. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll go again with Hall. And he's going to have the first down. The mark of at 29, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
He's got it at about the 8, and he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal.
Right, Eddie.
Stevenson. This defense backs up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
3-yard line.
They'll try to run it with Hall. And he's got another one. Reese Hall, touchdown Chicago. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Rene Wanwu out of return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold him to a gain of 2. From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, run!
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield. But none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
And he'll get about 5.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. Brings up second and 5.
Body is acting out, your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you back it up. You track about thoughts and memories that's out of now. Overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed like you can't have enough. You still feel paralyzed above syndrome. Friends is having kids, ain't had enough. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a life with no love? What's the use of ingredients?
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Guns.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
He'll run. This is Hall. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. No return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1st down, Lawrence. That's swung out to Ali. And he's going to be marked out up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Lawrence. He'll air one out for Higgins. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. We'll try and run it here with Pierce. He will have a Steelers 1st down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Lawrence now. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And will stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
11. Here we go.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Short throw, that's pulled in by Mayer. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
Hey, son, they say hot. Here we go, son.
2nd down, Lawrence. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
23. Hey, Soko, so hot.
They go play action for Lawrence. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They fought till the end, but still will come up short.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The 2-point attempt is no good. Not deep.
So this one in the win column for the Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.